Hello, welcome to the NoSleep4Dramas YouTube channel. This is my final review of When the Phone Rings. It is a 2024 Korean drama that finished airing in 2025, early January 2025, and I finished it recently. This is my final review of that Korean drama. If you guys have been living under a rock and have no idea what this Korean drama is about, I'm going to give you a short synopsis. What is going to follow that is I'm going to give you what I thought was great about this drama, and then I'm going to talk about what I thought could have been better about this drama. Once we get to the good and bad parts of what I think about this drama, there will be a spoiler warning. If you have not watched this drama and you do not want to be spoiled, please do not continue, especially when it comes to what I disliked about this drama. I will be spoiling some plot points. Some major plot points. So you don't want that. If you don't want to be spoiled on this drama, if you can help it, in my opinion. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, When the Phone Rings is a Korean drama. It stars Chae Soo-bin and Yoo Yeon-suk. Yoo Yeon-suk basically plays a guy who is a presidential spokesperson in Korea. He has married Chae Soo-bin 3 years, I think, prior to this drama. And she is a sign language interpreter. She is mute, and basically that's their relationship. They married. It was not a loving relationship. It was a contract marriage. And so it's distant, it's cold, it's based on convenience. The whole drama starts with her, the wife, played by Chae Soo-bin, getting kidnapped, and then having to navigate the aftermath of that, and what that has brought into their lives, and how their relationship changes through that initial kidnapping that happened at the very beginning of the drama. So let's get into what I loved about this show. The first one is, it's MAKJANG through and through. It might be light MAKJANG. It's not the stereotypical MAKJANG with like the kimchi slap and everything. It's not that crazy. I love when it gets that crazy. I love those type. This is still light MAKJANG, but it's MAKJANG through and through, which is why there's so many, and spoiler warning for this, spoiler warning, there's so many fake deaths or birth secrets, or everybody's mean and everybody hates each other, and there's so many dangers coming in every direction. That's MAKJANG. That's a light MAKJANG. Because MAKJANG is pretty much over the top plot lines where it's birth secrets and fake deaths and fake marriages even, or secret affairs and things like that. So this still had those MAKJANG elements, and I love when dramas get crazy. I love when MAKJANG elements come into a drama. So that was a plus for me. I loved every time there was a car accident or a fake death, or somebody goes off a cliff, or somebody's in danger and there's somebody might be coming to kill them, and they might be targeted in an assassination attempt and that type of thing, or like a bomb goes off. I loved when that happened in this drama, and I was eating it up, and I'm sure everybody else was, because it kept it interesting. It kept this drama interesting, and it was interesting and fun for me to try and predict what was going to happen next, knowing what MAKJANG means and what that could mean for a plot. I enjoyed the MAKJANG elements of this drama so much. Going back to our main couple, Chae Soo-bin and Yoo Yeon-suk, their chemistry was everything. Their chemistry was so good. Their story was so good. I'm sure everybody who enjoyed this drama enjoyed that aspect of this drama, at least, where they were rooting for this couple. They wanted this couple to have a happy ending. They wanted this couple to be together and to figure out their issues. And they worked so well together. Their chemistry was amazing, and it really was palpable on screen when we were watching this show. And it was also fun because their chemistry wasn't just good when they were actually romantic and actually liked each other. It was good when they were bickering and bantering and not enemies, but not really liking each other at the same time, or perceived to not like each other. That is when you know it's a good chemistry. When you like them, even when they don't know they like each other yet. Amazing chemistry. Really good. I thought this drama was well paced, except for the last episode. It was well paced, including bringing in the MAKJANG elements again. It didn't lag anywhere. It was well paced. The action was well placed. It had cliffhangers, which made you want to click on the next episode, except for the last episode. I did not think that was well paced, which we'll get into. Also, well acted. I thought not only the main couple, but also the support characters and the second couple were very well acted. Granted, it was the main couple show. Definitely the story was revolved around them, but with the chaos of both their families and how much we hated some of their family members, that shows good acting, in my opinion. The fact you hated their parents or hated like the bad guy, that meant acting was well done and it was great. And I thought overall the acting was quite well done in this show. I also loved, and the last thing I liked about this, and I'll mention, well, actually two things. I also love the OSTs. I thought the OSTs were great. I mean, there's a reason why one of the OSTs hit the Billboard charts. It was everywhere, in my opinion. I mean, everybody and their mother was watching this Korean drama. Of course, the OSTs were going to be on Billboard charts. I thought the OSTs fit the drama really well. Also, the instrumental for this drama was really, really well done and really fit with the storyline and what was going on screen. OSTs just added a magical element to this show that I thought really fit the show well. Last I'm going to say that I liked is I love that there was no love triangle. I hate love triangles. I hate romance dramas with love triangles. I can't stand them. Mainly due to the fact that I've been watching dramas for so long. I'm sick of that trope, really, because it's been used so much. I loved that there was no love triangle. You got a solid main couple, and then you got somewhat makings of a solid second couple. They eventually became a couple, but it was never questioned. Like, yeah, the second male lead, he clearly had feelings for Chae Soo-bin's character. She was kind of oblivious a little bit. But that was never an option. He was respectful enough for her to know that she loved her husband eventually, and he backed off. And I love that. I love that there was no, just given the fact that it had MAKJANG elements, you'd think, given if they went full MAKJANG, he would be fighting tooth and nail for her, even though eventually she would end up with the male lead. And that would have drove me nuts if he had become a crazy second male lead and done horrible things. So I really like that there was really no love triangle in any sense of the word in this drama. That was a plus for me. Now, moving on to what I did not like about this drama. And I think people will agree with me on this because there was a lot of social media talk, especially with the last episode. The last episode, to me, was very rushed. And I think that led to the pacing being off. And I think they could have even done the pacing in a better way with the last, 3 episodes. I just thought it was really weirdly paced. The last episode was really weirdly paced. And given the reaction of people of what happened with Yoon Yeon-suk's character in the last episode, I thought the whole him running off to Argonne, I think it would have taken up more time in that episode, the way people reacted. It really wasn't that long of a time they were in that country. It was maybe 10 minutes of the episode. I actually would have wanted to see them more in that country. The first, 30 minutes was Chae Soo-bin's character alone in Korea. I thought that was way too long of her being alone, and they just needed to reunite. The last episode was very weirdly paced, in my opinion. I was not a big fan of that whole Argon storyline thing, but I think because I was expecting it to be longer in the episode, it didn't really affect me as much as other people because I did get spoiled on that entire thing. I expected it to be more than like 10 minutes of the episode. I didn't like it. I didn't think it was a good story choice, but I don't think I was as affected by it as other people, because I think I was expecting it to be a longer part of the last episode, like maybe either happen earlier on in the episode or they were in the country far longer than they were, I guess. So I didn't hate it, I don't think, as much as other people, but I didn't like it either. I also thought it was a really weak reason for him to run off. It was a stupid reason for him to run off. Did not need to happen whatsoever. The other things, though, I've noticed, like going up to the last episode, there were some things in the story that happened in episode 10, episode 11, that either did not get resolved, or I did not like how the resolution of it was given. There were definitely some things that were brought up that were never resolved. There were some threads that were never tied together. There were some things that were not explained very well. So, for example, I had to rewatch, I think it was episode 11, when, this is a spoiler, Yoo Yeon-suk's mom, the character, his mother, kidnapped Chae Soo-bin's character. I don't know if it was me, but I did not think her motive for kidnapping Hee-ju was very well explained. Effectively, what I got after rewatching it multiple times is she kidnapped his wife, Yoo Yeon-suk's wife, Hee-ju, because she wanted to punish him for the sins of his bio dad. I did not pick up on that until at least the third rewatch. I thought it could have been explained in a different way, and maybe I just wasn't watching it closely enough. I was very confused with that until I rewatched it multiple times. And then there was also some other like contradictory stuff where they said in the beginning that the bad guy was born evil and had traits of a killer, and that's why his grandfather tried to kill him. But then later on, they said that the act of his grandfather trying to drown him made him this bad guy. So I thought that was a little contradictory. That didn't really make sense to me. And this is like nitpicky stuff, really, because it just kind of stood out. I did like the bad guy. I thought he was a very good villain. I thought he was well acted. The guy who played him was very well acted. I did not like making the mom the villain as well. I thought that was a cop-out. It's a very MAKJANG trope where you make all the adults villains, pretty much. All of the adults you hated in this show. You did not like a single adult, a single parent in this drama, which I didn't particularly like. I thought Yoo Yeon-suk's character and Chae Soo-bin's character needed one adult ally, and for the most part, there was no adult allies, really. In terms of, like, their parents were not good people. And that's when I say adults, the parents were not good people. And that's a trope when it comes to MAKJANG. None of the parents are ever good in MAKJANG dramas, really. I was not particularly happy when they made his mother also a villain when his father was already horrible and Hee-ju's parents weren't any better. I thought that was too far, I guess. The other thing that I did not like was I think they forgave Hee-ju's parents too easily, because her mother was atrocious and so bad, like really bad. And I thought that they forgave her parents way too easily for how they treated Hee-ju in the story, or them as a couple in the story, really. But overall, I still would recommend this drama. I think it's a lot of fun. Yes, the last episode had issues, but I don't think that detracted enough from the rest of the drama to like bomb this drama and think it's a bad drama. I still had a lot of fun watching it. I still would recommend it. You root for this couple, and this couple is everything in this drama. If you want a couple that is over the top romantic, you want them to be together and have a happy ending, and you don't mind that it is a thriller, it is a crime drama, you do have MAKJANG elements, so don't go into this thinking it's just a romance drama. It is a thriller romance drama through and through. Highly would recommend this one. It's a fast-paced, fun ride. You literally get on the roller coaster and don't get off until the end of the drama. I gave this an 8.5 out of 10. Really would still recommend this, even if I did not particularly like all the choices made for the last episode, let alone there were some things that weren't thoroughly explained at the end. But again, that's nitpicking for me, really. There's no blatant wrong thing done with this drama that would make me not recommend it. So that is my review for When the Phone Rings. Let me know what you think of my review, what you thought of this drama. Let me know what you loved about this drama or what you disliked. Did you dislike episode 12 as much as other people? Or were you okay with it? What did you think of When the Phone Rings? Thank you for watching. Bye.